when you get me high. Watching these days turn into nights. 'Cause I love it when you get me high. Straight up till you running through my blood. Yeah, you leave my body numb, and I like it way too much. I wanna stay out of my mind.
Is that a joint?
'Cause I love it when you get me high.
Is that a joint?
Cause I love it when you get me high. Cause I love it when you get me high.
Good afternoon, traders. Welcome to episode 112 of TA with me, Mitch Ray. Could be doing anything, but you're hanging out with me and doing technical analysis. For that, I'm quite grateful. Your time's valuable, and you can spend it anywhere. All right, so just starting out the show with Ripple. That was a patron trade setup, you know. Didn't quite get there. We thought, you know, we were going to break down a little bit earlier. We got so close to target for entry, but we missed it, and just time went by. And then we broke down and pivoted right here. Look left, September 9th. That low, that wick went a little bit lower, no problem. Had a looser stop, and went to the moon. Also, by the way, I'm about to have to BRB real quick. Shipped is here. I just had to get the show going because I didn't know when they were going to show up, and now they're here. They're like literally here. I'm looking at them on my webcam or cloud cam, whatever. So I'm sorry. I'm gonna put it on quad screen real quick, and y'all just like hold tight for me. Hey, Echo Space, man. Thanks for the sub on Twitch, man. The jizz, man. Thanks so much, dude. Oh, my Lumia. Let me turn on my Lumia. I really apologize about this. It's like sometimes you can't do anything about it, and it's only like once every like week or two, okay, that this happens. All right, so also that's Ripple, inverse head and shoulders. Measure move was hit, actually went higher than measure move. Unreal, dude. Crazy stuff. Ran as high as 33.69 cents. Can't believe it, man. All right, but you kind of can, right? Just the way it was kind of setting up, maybe higher lows than previous lows. People could probably argue and say there was a flag too, whatever, in the end. But we're going to stick with our guns on the slanted inverse head and shoulders. Crap, man. All right. Okay. So they're here. I'll be right back. I do apologize. Y'all are amazing. Okay, sincerely apologize about that. Again, it just can't be helped sometimes with these deliveries and stuff. All right, so let's go into Bitcoin real quick. Congratulations on Ripple and patrons, they got in on this. So we made like a 1.2 Bitcoin. Awesome. Unfortunately, it's a little bit worse than we thought, right? A rising wedge, measure move, put us at, you know, what was that, 58.83. But unfortunately now, since we pivoted here, we have another touch point, 2 on the top, 2 on the bottom. And if we break this on volume, very good chance a measured move of the bear pole bear flag would play out, that's like $1,200. And we could expect prices, if we respected the TA completely, this is the chart and the pattern and how you do the measured rule of this pattern, would put us at $5,030. So that's not good. Okay, that's not good at all. That puts you at the bottom of this downsloping fib channel tool we've been in for quite some time, since 8,500. All right, touch point 1, 2, and 3 on the bottom. All right, so buckle up and be prepared in the coming days, maybe week or more, to get possibly wrecked. Okay, that's all I can tell you. My light's working on Twitch. I don't think anyone's no, they're not working. Crap, man, this thing sucks sometimes. All right, we're good. We're good now. All right. Oh, man. Okay, so thanks so much for the 184 people tuned in between Twitch and YouTube. All right. Thank you so much. Unfortunately, it's just like you had the wedge, right? But you kind of, when you pivoted below it with, there was volume that broke us down, but that was it. And so now, new pivot point, new data, or new pieces of information for us to make a conclusion about what kind of pattern is really going on. And just be careful here, because the breakdown, you're running up. I think you probably retraced 50% of the way. Right, from just that swing high up here to swing low, nothing, 382. So what happens, man? What are you going to do? Break down a little bit and run up again? Then you're going to form a bear pole bear flag within a bear pole bear flag? We've seen this before, and it ends terribly. Man, we were seeing bear pole bear flags within bear pole bear flags and rising wedges within rising wedges all the time in this disgusting breakdown period. Holy crap, man. Okay. Trying to remember, we've gone through so much time here. All right, where was it, man? I don't know. Like, you just they're here. You remember them. You just can't remember where exactly were. Look, you know how many consolidation phases we've gone through since I've been streaming for like 6 months, man. There's a lot of them. Okay. Hey, Arthist, thanks for the follow on Twitch. The Jizzman, welcome. If you have any questions about technical analysis, hit us up in the chat or my Discord. You want to keep the conversation going when the stream ends, inevitably, head on over to our Discord, join it, and that's how you can get in contact with me after the stream ends, as well as people in this community that we've been building for 6+ months. All right? Thanks so much. Okay, man. Let's take a look at chat. I really do apologize again about all the inconvenience that's been going on, but hey, man, it's life. All right, it happens. So, that's right, Adam C. Possibly. What's up, Mitch? From Straya, he's sick, in bed. Man, I'm sorry to hear that. Blessings be upon you. Hopefully you can get well soon, alright? Hopefully your immune system can beat a Jesus, man, alright? And recover. Hello, Mr. Majesty. Julia, let's just go ahead and play the Jesus chants. For the Jesus peoples, of course, right? Like always. Pay respects. What's up, Crypto Toyga, Drillbit Taylor, Joel B, Arthur Beeswax. What's up, Bradford? Good to see you, man. Long time no talk. Kappa. Nug Thug. What's up? What's up, man? Hey, Astro. Thanks for the sub on YouTube. The Jesus, man. Thank you, dude. Hey, Tack Hammer. Coffee for Crypto. Irwin coffee. Drinking Irwin coffee right now. It's what gives me the ability to do my marathon streams, right? It is incredibly powerful stuff. So about J-Rock, era. So Tyler Woodman, yep. TLRY, man. Talking to MK about it. Just crazy, dude. Thing just doesn't ever stop, does it? It just keeps on going. This pot stocks, man, they've gone parabolic. They're like the crypto of 2018, man. That's what's going on. The euphoria, it's getting crazy. Hello, Andy Meyer. Betrayal. Hello, Jeff. Boston Alpha. Hello, Zachary Schneider. I don't think they can ship beer, especially not in my state, dude. ABC here is insane. They're like deep government stuff here. Okay. Crap, that's loud. Man. I gotta turn down my other audio like someone was wanting me to do before. ZRX, Andy? Yeah, man, I'll put it on the list, okay? Put it on the list. What's up, Exposed Man? Hello, Emily. Good to see you. Both the beeswaxers are in the house. Awesome. Hello, Earth Yaw. Bones, man. Good to see you. Say hello to Melissa for us. Glad y'all are here. Yeah. Target acquired, shipped, I think probably half a year ago, maybe. Hello, Princess Riley. Says such a great show because of people like you, okay? Hello, Coach K, the Ultra Instinct Jesus Man. We're getting through this, okay? We're getting through chat. It's just what I do. It's part of the show. We go hard after I engage with y'all because y'all make the show. Wish we had peace. We have peace, Cryptotoiga. Just in time for the ETF rejection, Brian. Mr. Ruggerio's neighborhood, man. Maybe so, man. Maybe it's just lining up. It could just be the delay, whatever, yeah. Yeah, I know. I mean, again, of course, right? Measure moves can get halted. They can get stopped. You hit areas of support with, like, lots of bullish divergence, and then you're good, right? But, you know, we'll see. We need to first break out convincingly on volume. Lots and, like, this kind of volume again, okay? Hello, Steven Stan. I'm grateful for y'all, okay? Hello, Echo Space, man. Thanks again, dude. Hey, V-Trail. Luke Jones, what's up, man? Alright, we're almost through this, okay? Almost through it. Hello, Subi Hart. I mean, obviously your optimum entries for any kind of short are always going to be the top of the flag. Up here, right? See it? But, you know, you got higher risk here, right? Because we could run up, right? We could run up and, you know, when we run up, we can make higher highs than our previous highs and show lower levels of positive momentum and have bearish divergence up here and then break down, plummet. Or we could just right here, we could form another bear flag, establish a, you know, you break down here, you make a higher low than your previous low, you break the upside again, maybe hit the 50% retrace, and then you've just got like this nice little impulse down with proper bearish consolidation, and then you break out, right? So maybe we can get some pattern development here and see, kind of, right? So, but Jai L, good to see you, man. Oh, yeah. All right. Okay. I got you, dude. I got you. Red, man. Okay. Thank you for your patience. And give me a second, alright? I'm going to send it to you right now. Just give me 2 seconds. Oh my god, man. I'm a painter. What is it doing? Crazy, man. It's a crazy world we live in. Good lord, man. Thanks so much for the 219 people tuned in, and I really appreciate y'all's patience. Just getting something done for somebody who's been asking about something for a while, and they've been patient, and they have not been aggressive. Like, we get a lot of aggression in here sometimes, right? There you go, man, alright? You're good, dude. You are good. So, by Jack Brown, Dr. Sauce. Thanks, man. Hello, Shalon P. Ryan Neal, Lee Plott, Doug Bernard, Ram Duck. Tesla, yeah, you want some Tesla, man? Why would we not look at Tesla, right? Dumped like $8 today, $8.50, something like that. I believe when I was looking at it anyway. Thomas Slav, what's up, dude? Blockchain updates. Kiki. Oh my god, we made it. We freaking made it. All right. That's a bear pull, bear flag developing right now on Bitcoin, waiting for a little bit more pattern development here. So, you know, swing out and swing low. You're at the 382. That's as high as you've gone. That's not good. That's gross. Volume sucks. Go figure, right? Go freaking figure. Ethereum. Cleaned it up just a little bit. It was getting a little crowded. Took out the, that midterm, the channel. Because, you're pretty much respecting the crap out of it here. Between the heart line and 75% trend line of your fib channel tool. Okay, so whatever, man. I think we have downsloping resistance here that very well could be a wedge. It looks kind of like it, but I know there's a lot of white space, right? You could just argue and say, okay, man, there you have it, right? Something like this. So I'm not saying it's going to play out in your favor because it's a bullish reversal pattern and extremely bearish conditions. So you're always going to have low reliability, much lower reliability of bullish patterns in bearish trends. And I think right now what's happened is cleaning it up more. We found a pivot point. Okay, when we found a pivot point, we got a new anchor point, so we can plot. We're free to plot, licensed to plot. Okay, like 007, but 00 trend line. Okay, and 1 and 2 on the bottom, 1 and 2 on the top. Not a valid wedge yet. We know that. Not a valid rising wedge. So you have 5 touch points. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, waiting for 5 on either side, and then we could say it's valid. If you start making higher highs, it's almost a certainty at this point. You could say that we're going to be showing bearish divergence from this high to wherever the next high is, or the same high, right? So
went short on the break of the rising wedge break hook and go get destroyed from TLRY Plaza.
You talking about you talking about on Bitcoin, HG, or on TLRY? Let me know, man. Thanks. Because remember, breakout shorting, it's a very risky game. And remember, what was it? False breakouts are more common than real breakouts. Yes. So we talked about the low risk areas. You always want to get those at optimum because that's the whole point. Is risk aversion in your trading. Okay. But you might have been, I don't know if you're talking about literally TLRY because you were talking about just now. Let's look at it, right? So we'll look at it right after Ripple, okay? Which, I don't know, we already looked at Ripple, so I guess we can just go to it right after this. Okay, so zooming out, since 2018, extremely bearish trend. You went from 1420 to your lowest low around 170 bucks. That's like all your value gone, wiped out in less than a year. Trader's market is not an investment. Is it? You tell me. This is an investment when the stock market's hitting all-time highs. We're ongoing for weeks now. We're still in the longest sustained bull trend in history of the stock market right now. We're talking the people that were partying in 1928. We're partying much, much harder now, okay, than them. And we have circuit breakers to protect us. And we don't have crazy stuff where people are, taking out loans, buying stock, then taking out loans on their stock, and then buying more stock, stupid stuff. Okay, so we got it a lot better than the people in 1928 in terms of regulation as well as sustained bull run. All right, TLRY, man, crazy stuff, crazy world. My God, what do you even do, man? What do you even do when this happens? Just like you had some bullish divergence in extremely bullish conditions, got disregarded. Guess we can go to the hourly real quick. Give me a sec. It's almost unbelievable, but it's not at all. Fibbed. And we're still 3618 to 160. Let me get rid of this real quick so I can try to make adjustments, okay, to see what would work. Because we're just not staying within. We just keep our ascent angle just keeps on going steeper and steeper. Hello, Aaron Barnes. Thanks for the sub on YouTube, the Jesus Man. Thank you, dude. Good God. All right, so we're just going to change it. 1 and 2, maybe. See, even when you do it like that, man, you're still outside of the channel. There's nothing you can do. You can't, like, at this point, it wouldn't even make sense. What am I going to do, touch point 1 and 2? So you just broke out of a channel velocity trend that has been going on, really. I mean, You broke out of this trend on August 24th. So, you know, like 3 weeks, just been booming. And the highest spike of positive momentum we've ever seen on the hourly. And highest spike of positive momentum we've ever seen on the 4 hour, but okay. If you scale this, you can clearly see we're showing, oh my god, man, we're just showing like quadruple RSI, bearish divergence. It's just, you can barely even see it. You wouldn't even be able to recognize it if you don't have it double clicked and you don't have it scaled out like crazy, okay? And this could get disregarded tomorrow, right? Unbelievable, man. You see it every time you make a high and a higher high on price, you're making lower levels of relative strength. Even today we closed. Hello, Darko Ergo. Thanks for the sub on YouTube, the Jesus Man. Welcome. So yeah, you're still showing impending price action versus the downside. But okay, man. Keep on trying to, you know, find the top and get wrecked, right? Furthermore. So let me see what Ace G said. I know he probably responded, right? Yeah, Bitcoin rising, yeah, wedge, and then nope, didn't follow through. But remember, we plotted that that channel, which ended up being the flag, and we never fell below it, right? And the volume just tapered off. It died. Asia, when they woke up, they didn't do anything with it, and then you started going to the upside, and it pivoted off that 786. So, but remember, those are high risk areas anyway to be going short. So yeah, that's TLRY. Unbelievable. It's freaking gone, man. It's gone. Okay, man. Just fibbing from this swing high to swing low. That's all you can really do in this situation. You're outside of all your inner fib extensions. 2618 is going to be 173.47 if we get there. But again, you're seeing it every high, lower levels of relative strength, ever so slight. Don't have it anymore at all in the MACD. Just completely laughed at it. You were gone. Okay. On volume, it's barely. Every single time you're making lower levels of volume too, but it's just so much volume, man. That's so good. I don't know, man. It's crazy. All right. Make sure I got the right chart, and we'll move on. All right, let's go do ZRX. Oh man, it's such a incredibly powerful bear trend, you know. Been going on really since 15th of July. Rising wedge, breakdown, measure move, sending broadening wedge, breakdown, measure move, fell below it, probably doubled it, almost doubled it. Okay, the measure move, that pattern. And then from there, you know, we just had a downtrend within a bear trend, right? You have trends within trends, trendception, okay, man? So broke out of it, but then just busted right back into it. You could probably make the argument that that wick right there played a role here, but you know, you broke out and it was like a false breakout, so maybe we could probably adjust here and redo this. Get rid of the fibs real quick. So it's just crazy, man. This whole market is just whack right now. All right. Just bear with me a sec. You just have to make adjustments sometimes, okay? So, dang, man, it's just annoying. You're trying to make these adjustments, okay? So just like touch point 1 and 2, and then like 3 on the top. Okay, and yeah, we just had a channel within a channel. We're within the 25% and 50% trend line of the fib channel tool. All right, and so I guess we could just try to mess around and replot that little downtrend we were in. See how it plays. Let's do it from the top then, since we have. See, I don't think that's gonna work either, man. Doing it like that doesn't even really make much sense. So I'm just not gonna do anything. I'm not gonna plot another channel there. All right. So pattern development wise, probably maybe a bear flag, maybe. It's just like, look, impulse down, you know, breakdown, and you're just upsloping from a swing high that makes the most sense, probably right here. Here, you're at the 382. Okay, so just a common scrub, run up, a retrace like you get, you broke down. Looks like a lot of the other ones, right? Possibly setting up for lower prices, quite possibly. All right, so. Hey Doug, man, thanks for the sub on YouTube, Jesus, man. Welcome. Glad you're here. Okay, so there's your ZRX, man. Looking left. We are at prices. We haven't seen prices like this since April of 2018. And that's it, man. Measure move of this pattern. Probably to be conservative here. You have this minor swing high, but you could definitely say that one could argue and say, all right, swing high to swing low, a measure move could put you down here somewhere. But if you want to be conservative, which you can be conservative on your measure move, where you see like a pivot and you break to the upside, and this could be the top of the pole from here to here, from the breakout, and give you your measure move. All right, so that's it, man. Nothing exciting about this. Extremely just bearish trend right now that's been going on for multiple months. All right, at ZRX. Let's go to Tesla. Tesla got wrecked today, somewhat, you know. Okay. First off, zooming out. Extremely bullish trend that's been going on since, I think, 2014. Yep, February 2014. There's been 1 and 2 on the top, 1 and 2 on the bottom, and then 3 on the bottom. And then, you know, great bull trend that's been going on since the inception of Tesla, really. So, you know, zooming out, bullish. So bullish patterns could be more reliable. Okay, everything works with the bulls more than the bears. So you also have a right angled and descending broadening formation, in my opinion, where you have a horizontal line with multiple touch points and then a down sloping trend line. Okay, and so we did not hit that bottom, so we could have very well gotten what we like to say is a partial decline. When you fail to hit that bottom trend line once, you could have a nice run up. We formed within the bullish pattern. We formed a falling wedge, and we broke out of it, but we did not hit any target at all. We, you know, from swing high to swing low, we got around the 382. We never hit 319 or 335. Good targets for a falling wedge. Okay, so, oh yeah, also on the 4 hour, we had like bullish divergence, right? On the MACD, but not on the RSI. So that's it, man. Breakdown, but it's not too bad. You pivoted off of a horizontal line, trend line, as well as the 236. You pivoted off of it. You also held above the 20 MA. A lot of stuff you held off of at the close. You rallied at the end of the day before the bell and closed above critical areas of support, which is fine. That's good. And that was really just a gap fill we had way back from March 31st of 2017. Crazy. So that's it, man. Hope you're don't be too scared. Whatever. Bullish trend. Bullish trend. Hey, James Gunther, thanks for the sub on YouTube, Jesus man. Welcome. So we go to the daily too if we want. My music's so quiet, my bad. Something you need to change. Okay, I think we're good. Awesome. Thanks so much for the 243 people tuned in right now between Twitch and YouTube. Really appreciate y'all. All right. Also, let me get through some chat real quick. Where's my? Okay. It's so weird. CVNA. Okay. MK. What's up, Christopher Campbell? Red, let me know if you got that. All right. Oh, you got it. Never mind. Doug says, cheers from Canada. Welcome. I think I see Larley in here. He's also a Canadian man. Okay. What's up, Larley man? What's up, Hedden? Luke Jones. Good to see you. It's FOMO, MK? Yeah, it's a lot of FOMO on weed stocks, man. For sure. Alright, we got people screaming, Bitcoin $1 trillion. Alright, calm down. Just relax. It's gonna be fine. Don't get euphoric. There's no reason to get euphoric at all, okay? Based on nothing. I'm trying to get this decibel level good, man. There's a sweet spot. It just doesn't want to play ball, man. Get high with Tilray, MK? Exactly, man. What's up, Chris Rodriguez? Tyler Wood, Super Colorado Kush, welcome. He wants some more pot stocks. Everyone wants pot stocks. It's like the great FOMO all over again, man. Yeah, well, we think you're whack too, Crypto Colorado, or Super Colorado Kush, man. Nice name. Yeah, really, make your own channel. What's up, X-Ranger Man? Chris Irwin. ADA. Alright, we looked at that. We had a competition between, what was the largest scrub between ICX and ADA last night, and I think ICX won because it was like near inception prices. Just writing these down, okay? I'm scrolling through chat, looking at requests, okay? So two Dougs from Canada. Uh-oh. Sounds like a conspiracy. Coinspiracy. Potcoin is down 25% today, Ali G, man. Did we skip Ripple? No, don't, bro. We actually looked at it first. We looked at it before anything, right? How sure am I that Bitcoin won't breach 6,900? I mean, like, nothing's a sure thing, man. But we're just looking at patterns, volume, everything relative to the bearish impulse before it, and it doesn't seem likely that we would break 6,900, but we're here 7 days a week to watch. Okay, I'm here for free doing coin requests, looking at Bitcoin and the alts, right, and stocks and currencies, so we're not going to miss it, okay? That's right, everyone's Beanie Baby is better than everyone's, and I'm whack. All right, great. Sure I got the right thing, we'll move on. Freaking Carvana, man. Just, we had the channel, and then we broke above it, and then we just continued showing bearish divergence on the daily. You just kept on, yep, and then it's like you started showing on the RSI. That was really the telltale sign, right, that we were about to be done high, higher high, lower level of relative strength, and that coincided with the MACD bearish divergence on a significant time scale, right, outside of a channel, right. So there you have it. Okay. And all we can do fib-wise, really, in this situation, it's just, there's nothing much more we can do. Like, it's just everything's high. You don't have major, really, I mean, you broke above the 2618 and just crapped out between the 2618 and the 3618. So this was what convinced us we were possibly about to break down, but we haven't even broken down much, right? So if we want to try to make adjustments here, we can. To try to include this crazy stuff, man. Okay, just trying to make that adjustment there. It's not pretty, but it's all we can really do in a situation like this where things are just going up, and like if you just scale it a certain way, it just looks like it's almost going straight up, right? So it doesn't make it easy to do that. So this is it, man. Hit the top. This was what made us believe we might break down. And now we've broken down. We're below the 20-day moving average, and then you're going to see support, possibly, maybe, at this upsloping trend line, the bottom trend line of the channel that we just made the adjustments on, all right? Interesting to see. Okay, that's it, man. That's literally Carvana. It's been insane, okay? It legged up. So we had a leg here. We had one leg like this. Legged up again. 1, 2, and then 3. Right? Unbelievable, man. So yeah, man, the angle of your ascent got steeper and steeper. More and more people entering this thing. More and more institutions, people, retail, maybe, FOMO, okay? And that's why you leg up like that. That's the psychology of it, all right? Accumulation. Sweet, man. But I don't know, man. Look, if this was the top, we can fib probably from the bottom, okay? From the bottom to the top. And then we'll look for targets that way. We can definitely do that. I mean, honestly, this is probably a wise from a swing, like a daily swing low. That's our just, you want to go with just like the most current, most previous swing low on your fibs. Swing low to swing high. We're below that 382 now. Targets could be 56, 32, 52, 52. Okay, because remember you're in a bull trend, your common retrace. I mean, in a bull or bear trend, doesn't matter. Just within a, gosh, man, in a retrace, you commonly retrace 38% to 62% of the way. All right, and so we just hit that common area of retrace. So we go down more, maybe hit the 50-day moving average, fall out of this channel. All right, man. But you got to be impressed with the performance of Carvana. They're the overpriced car selling company, okay? That's what they do. Chris Rodriguez is saying XRP is as much of a crypto as Bitcoin, and it is superior. Them fighting words for some people in here. Oh my God. It's going to be gangs of crypto, not gangs of New York. It's going to be crazy, man. I have a link to my Bitcoin chart. If you join the Discord, I posted a chart quite recently in the general chat, so you could check it out there. Getting through some of this chatter. I'm trying to just, you know, make sure I'm not missing anything too crazy. Okay, so, yep, absolutely, MK, man. Anytime, dude. Any freaking time. Alright, so, okay, so Cron, it broke out of its channel, but pivoted off the 50 MA, maybe the 20-day MA. Dude, the volatility is just insane, alright? So, you know, like I'm sure we tried to, I don't know, we could probably include this entire thing. I think we tried that, though. Had a beautiful triangle going on, right? Yeah, you just had a sim triangle going on and you broke out of it bullishly, right? 1, 2, 3 on the bottom, 1 and 2 on the top. That's it. I mean, if you try to do it here, you could just disregard the wick and then you'll get more touch points, which makes the most sense, right? So then you get 3 touch points on the top, and that's your triangle. I don't think we hit a measure move of that triangle. We could have. We can try it out. 640 from the breakout. Oh my god. Are you kidding me, dude? 640. That's it, man. That's the measure move of the triangle. Oh my god. Okay, there you go, dude. What was this? This was like another one we were looking at. Like, it wasn't a pot stock. It was like Kurgan or something like that. It did the same thing, but it was a very well established descending triangle. Holy crap, man. Well, there you go, man. You had higher high, lower levels of positive momentum at that measure move, and then we broke down on the daily. On the 4 hour, you also had bearish divergence. Okay, so daily and 4 hour oscillators are telling us in penny price action reversal. Take heed of that because it's just adding more to the, to your basket or your bowl. When we talk about baking a cake, coinciding variables help you make decisions on where we're going to go to the upside or downside. When you only have bearish divergence on your MACD, no pattern development, no RSI, bearish divergence, you're making higher highs on your volume, all of a sudden it's just that's your egg, all right? Egg, MACD, milk is your RSI, your pattern development is like your flour, your trend is like the bowl itself. Gotta have the bowl. Okay, so because you always want to trade bullish patterns and bullish trends, bearish patterns and bearish trends. Okay, so and then your volume can be like the vanilla extract or something stupid, whatever. So just make an adjustment there. Touch point 1 and 2 and 3 on the top. You got to make adjustments sometimes. At this point, maybe we could do touch point 1 and 2 and see, make adjustments, right? There you go, man. I don't even know why that was off like that. Had a couple charts off based on, I don't know. So, I think it was just like we had this data here, and that's why I went with this as being the bottom trend line. I'm sure we could probably include it all, and it's probably going to make sense, but this makes sense too. Okay, as you can see, the 75% trend line was respected there. Not so much the 25, but it looks like we pivoted off the heart line. Wow, that's what the pivot was when you plot it like this. Okay, man, we had all the, I don't know, there's such high volume on the sell-off there. So that's it, man. Sim triangle, we just witnessed a measured move. Beautiful. So now we wait for some more pattern development like we just got, right? Yeah, the run up, and we wait. Okay, I hope that helps on Chronos. What are some things to look for? XRP with consolidation for possible reentry. Bull pull, bull flag, falling wedge. We need to see bullish, like you just said, consolidation. What are we looking for? Bullish consolidation, down sloping retrace, right? We want to retrace, and you want to consolidate, contrasting the impulse, which was bullish, so people have the opportunity to accumulate coin, all right, and possibly offload their shorts if they were getting killed, and then we could break to the upside again. But I don't know, man. Bitcoin is showing a bear pull, bear flag. I don't know how long we're going to be in it, but it's extremely bearish, setting up for lower prices based on just what we see on the charts. That's it. Oh my God. Sorry. Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for your local on the 8s. Let's go to Bitcoin. All right, we're back. We made it back. And as discussed earlier in the show, we had that wedge. We broke out of it on elevated levels of volume, but nothing like we saw on the huge impulse down here. And then we pivoted off of the 786 fib node from a swing low to swing high. That means we retraced from this lowest low of the breakdown to the highest high of the consolidation, 78.6% of the way. When we pivoted, you wicked and you just could not find any sellers at this price. So we turned around, we bullishly engulfed, ran up, and now we're excuse me, making proper retraces from a swing high to swing low now. And it's just, that's it, man. This is perfect. Okay, yeah, you hit the 382 and you're pretty much getting rejected right there, but look how you're pivoting off the 236 right now, right? So yeah, we could break down and make a higher low than our previous low and then run up again, and then we'll just be forming some sort of pretty large or medium-sized bear pole, bear flag within a bear pole, bear flag, which again, seen this before, it's not good. That's an exhibit meme, okay? Yo dog, I hear you like bear pole, bear flag. So we put a bear pole and a bear pole and a bear flag, whatever he would say, okay? You get it. So everyone just stay calm. It can shoot lasers. Was that Ripple Man? Yeah, I heard they are getting that new edition, right? And they can also fly too, as we saw today. Everyone wants cannabis. It's like, dude, the TA, man, it's just FOMO now. It's just stupid FOMO now. It seems like I was right. There, Chris Rodriguez, earlier in the stream, I was like fighting words, and people rebutted, and now we're in a heated debate in chat, ladies and gentlemen.
Bow to your sensei. Bow to your sensei!
Oh my god, man. Monka S. Gonna read a little bit of this chat, alright? Just keeping it balanced. Thanks so much for the 232 people tuned in between Twitch and YouTube. Really appreciate y'all. If you are enjoying this live stream, okay, hit that like button, that bell, that sub if you want to see this channel grow. Yeah, Bradford, totally, man. Totally. Kron is a piece of crap in a big lawsuit, MK. Interesting, man. But it continues to moon, right? And it hit the measure move perfectly of that sim triangle with all those beautiful touch points, right? You just joined the Discord this second as soon as I said it. That's kind of spooky. That is spooky, man. But I built a connection, man. Man, there's a lot of debate going on. I'm staying out of it. Okay, I'm not getting involved with a heated Ripple Bitcoin war. Oh, did we hit 100 likes yet? I can't. I don't even know. I have to refresh. Oh yeah, nice. We hit 100 likes. All right, let's throw the fireworks on. Congratulations. This is a little tradition we do. I don't know how it happened. It just kind of formed. It just kind of evolved to be a tradition. Scrolling through chat, almost done. We're gonna move on to Ethereum, knock it out, and roll on. So about Jesse. Yeah, we can get a Tron Connect, put on the list. All right, we're gonna look at the big other two right now. All right. Okay, so Ethereum, bearish trend for 2018. Go figure. Since May 5th, hitting that 75% trend line. Scrubbed out bear trend ever since. Midterm bear trend, whatever you want to call it. Okay, we had a flag develop that slightly, that up sloping crap, higher highs, but then you showed bearish divergence at the top, right? And then just huge breakdown, lower high. See ya. And then you formed a sim triangle, hit the measure move of that, and then some, and then you pivoted at the 1414 fib extension. And when you pivoted, you know, some nice volume came in, but not much price action with it. You ran up, of course, but then you formed a minor rising wedge, and then broke down, almost hit the measure move. Measure move was like 187.88. So we were just like, I think $1 or $2 off, $3 off. And then now we're attempting to rally on little volume with no positive momentum, And if you break to the upside and start making higher highs, you're almost certainly going to be making bearish divergence. You very well could start making bearish divergence on the RSI as well. So, I don't know. It's not a valid wedge yet, but it is two upsloping converging trend lines, which is a form of consolidation. And unfortunately, in this context, it's a form of bearish consolidation. All right. And, you know, I don't know. Look, I just see this, and it might be something that's real. Touch point 1 and 2 on the top side, 3, 4, 5. 5 touch points, possibly a falling wedge, but again, the reliability of bullish reversal patterns in bearish trends, extremely bearish trends, they're not going to be as reliable, and they could crap out. All right, so multiple things to keep in mind here. Maybe falling wedge could break to the upside, and if we break to the upside on Ethereum, that means that quite possibly Bitcoin's going up too, and Bitcoin maybe could run to the top of the bear flag again, right? It's possible. It can happen. Anything's possible low volume, right? Nothing matters till those huge spikes, right, in volume come in to just knock us down and wipe out everything. Just like Bitcoin, remember that rising wedge? Oh, Bitcoin's pumping a little bit right now. It's nice. So that's theory, man. Okay. Nothing special. Pivoted off the 1414. That's the lowest low we've seen, pretty much 169. Okay, $169. Great number to pivot at. Crazy, man. Just you're just back to levels, price you haven't seen since July of 2017. Just terrible. Very, very bad performance. All right. Let's go to Ripple. One more time. Okay, downtrend since 420, man. I know there's a lot of horizontal lines here. This was just in case the worst happened. You fall below the 1414, you have horizontal line supports across the board. Every cent, pretty much at that point, is a different candle body close low, so or high. Look, man. Descending triangle, broke out bearishly, hit the measure move. That is where we bottomed at. Then from there we rallied because of the bullish divergence on both oscillators. At critical areas of support, 25 cents. If you look left, that's our only formidable level of support for the year of 2017. It's back here. That's where we have found our bottom for now, anyway. And 28 cents was another area I had plotted. Okay, and that's why we held so strong here, because that's what you do. Okay, you run to strong areas of support. That's why we tanked so much here, because we knew we were just manufacturing some scrub support here. You can't manufacture scrub support during the bearish hurricane. You have to form the consolidation way back here, and you didn't do it. You just went straight up, straight line, man. Chickens come home to roost. Bobby Boucher, all right, and they did tremendously. It's crazy, all right. So what I thought was going on was a potential inverse head and shoulders. I was right, but just early. And so we floated along for like 3 days longer, and then we hit target, the entry target for the patrons. And as soon as we hit that target, dipped a little bit, but nothing dangerous. So I had my stop below this wick right here. I don't know, just felt like that was a good area to have it, just below that. And then, never touched it. Got somewhat close, but then there you go. See ya. And the measure move of the inverse head and shoulders right here was like 31.4 cents. So we went over target. That's okay. That happens, man. That measure move doesn't mean you're done, but it's nice sometimes seeing how the measured principle just plays out so perfectly, where you touch it and you're done. You never see it again, right? That happens, but sometimes it doesn't happen. Sometimes it continues going up, and that's great for some. And there's strategies to just, instead of selling, limit sell is always good because it gets you out. You don't have to worry about losing on that profit, but one can move up their stop losses too. It's another way of protecting capital, but also riding the wave of the impulse up, which went a little bit higher and extremely high levels of volume. Highest level of volume we've seen on Ripple since. Let me be for real here. Hold on. Highest level of volume we've seen since January. That's huge. That's a big deal right there. That's a big stat. So, over 9 months, we just haven't seen that much volume. Good job, Ripple, man. Good freaking job. So now we're waiting for, price contraction. We're waiting for consolidation. We're waiting for a pattern to develop now. The trade played out. Now we wait. 80% of trading is waiting. You had a very small window of time to go long at the entry price and to set your stop. And then, sure enough, just hours later, like, what was it, like 8 to 12 hours later, see ya, bye. And now it looks like we're continuing to pump. Doesn't look like we made any kind of a pullback yet. I mean, look, you had the one candle here, but look what's happening. You're continuing to pump, but the volume is very, very low, and we've got an hour and 42 minutes left until this close, this 4-hour candle close. All right, so level we broke above the 1272, and now we're pivoting off of it. That's great, man. What was once resistance became support. Back up to nice levels, man. Okay, so that's Ripple. All right. What's up, Shadow Moon Man? Are you Shadow on Patreon, man? Because if it's you, man, thank you so much for joining the Patreon this morning, dude. I really do appreciate that. It means a lot, okay? Because when you join the Patreon, you're supporting the team that helps keep this thing rolling. I don't do it by myself. I can't do it by myself, but instead of just tipping me, $100 over the course of a month, you can just join the Patreon, and then you're supporting everyone on the team. And also, thanks again for the 234 people still here. All right, appreciate each and every one of you. All right, good conversations going on. Seems like there's still the debate maybe going on, right? Okay. You sure I got the right? I know it's the right one. Look at this. We're attempting to bullishly engulf our previous red candle. Wow. Let's go Ripple, baby. Let's do it, man. Let's be Kangs. High spike and positive momentum on Ripple we've seen since August. Shouldn't that great. It's okay. It's good. It's always good. Yeah, there you go, man. Look at this. Bullishly engulfing right now. You just set an alert. Who cares? Alright, man. Continuing to pump. Just leave it here for a second, right? We just go to our quad screen and watch it here. And you got Ripple on the bottom right, Litecoin in the top right, Ethereum in the top left. Oh, I didn't adjust this. Well, I guess it didn't save because I would. Yeah, it's nothing really, no major thing. There you go. How was that crazy? Okay, then you have a VeChain doing things in the bottom left of your screen. Okay, which VeChain doing things is setting up a possibly huge bear pull, bear flag combination, just like Bitcoin, right? So be prepared and be advised that lower prices could be in store for VeChain as well as Bitcoin. All right, but it's not to say that we couldn't run up and rally, hit the heart line of that flag or the top. Okay, low volume, anything's possible. Okay. Within the parameters of your consolidation patterns, anything's possible. Hey, what's up, Julia? Good to see you. Look at the spider. I mean, I can put it on the list, sure, man. Okay. Just wanted to look at that real quick, and then. My bad. Sorry. Forgot to turn that off. ADA to BTC. Didn't we already look at ADA? I feel like we did. Maybe it was crazy. Maybe I'm crazy. Oh, nice pump, man. Was that a double bottom? No, not quite. Okay, just make adjustments. New pieces of data, man. Okay, so this looks like a much, much better looking bear flag than what we had, right? Much, much better. It's very bad. 88 of BTC. I don't know why we would not hit 926 sats at this point. We pivoted nowhere. There's no fib extension that we fibbed at, or that we had. There was no horizontal line support. 926 is, well, actually, I think that was maybe a wick. The wick of this candle body close, which is 926. That's why I think we'll go eventually and hit that. But if you zoom out on this extremely scrubby coin, this extremely scrubby pair anyway, bear trend you've been in since May 3rd, like a lot of the others. It's just been terrible. It's been very, very bad. 3 touch points on the bottom side and just 1 on the top with heartline respect. Okay, so, and yeah, bear pole, bear flag, very real possibility. That's that signature, slightly up-sloping consolidation after a large impulse. Gives us reason to believe we could very well see lower prices. And what, a bear pole, bear flag within an extremely bearish pattern or bearish trend? That's going to be more reliable than a bull pole, bull flag in a bear trend. Okay. There you go, Crypto Yeti. Screwed, man. Screwed. People keep saying now is a good time to buy. Okay. Well, that's why we don't really exit. Or my Alexia went off. I have to call her that so it doesn't trigger. Alright. So that's scrubby. Very, very scrubby. Downtrend within a downtrend. Bear pull, bear flag, quite possibly. Go figure, right? Go figure. You had bearish divergence and then broke down, and now you're attempting to rally with lower levels of positive momentum. So some bearish convergence is setting in the very, very short term. Who cares? There you go, man. You tell me what that is. Bear pull, bear flag. Great. Okay, EOS, and then after EOS, Tron Connect. Another extremely bearish trend that you've been in since April. Yep, April 30th, 29th. Just been down sloping, just been terrible, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, over and over and over again. And then we finally started moving to the upside slightly. And it's just like an ascending broadening wedge, man. It just sucks. Just crappy, dude. And you're just false breaking out. Okay, look, we had like an inverse head and shoulders here, broke the upside, hit the measure move of that small pattern. Good for us. But since then, we just could not break this downsloping trend line. That again stems back to late April of this year. So, but really nice how we found a bottom here, double bottomed. Support, and now we're trying to attempt to get back in this pattern, which is good for you if you do, but I'll tell you this, man. Impulse down. Oh my god, man. So it's like you had an ascending broadening wedge within an ascending broadening wedge. Are you kidding me, dude? There's no other way to do this now to include everything, right? Look at this, man. It's like it was like this until this huge breakdown. Which is possible. This is like, it happens, man. It's like a larger pattern and then another bearish pattern that's the same. It's like mini-me. We're talking about bear pull, bear flags within bear pull, bear flags. Okay, so... but then we had the false breakout, and now we're back inside of it, okay? And then, honestly, you could say it's a right-angled in ascending, broadening formation at this point if you wanted to, because you now have 2 touch points on the bottom side, which is also bearish, okay? Anyway, look at this, bearish. The reason why you hit this area is a fixed price, and the reason why you keep upsloping is because of demand, because of the fixed price. That's what happens when bots, when they find the bottom, they realize, okay, there's no one wanting to sell below this price. There's too big of a buy wall here. Okay, time to turn things around and attempt to rally to higher highs. And then you find out real quick on low volume, no volume, you aren't going to be able to make the top trend line of that pattern again. That's what you call the partial rise. And then you normally break down and plummet from there. Okay, or you just keep on up sloping, and then demand just dries up because there's no accumulation, and then you break down. Okay, so I know it can seem a little bit confusing stuff, but that's just the way charting works. Okay, just bearish patterns and bearish patterns, unable to break out of your extremely bearish trend that you've been in for a long time, for many, many months. Okay, a good portion of the year. That's terrible, man. All right, what's up, Maddie, man? Yeah, no volume pumps suck, man, especially in bearish trends at your bearish impulses. Okay. Thanks so much for the 230 people still tuned in. All right. Sup, S. Tahan. Good to see you, man. One man army. Things are good, dude. Things are good. Gustavo, we've looked at XRP multiple times. It was literally the first thing we covered in the entire show. Rewind at the beginning of the show and watch what happened, okay? Just rewind to the very beginning. Jesse, you know that I told you that we're going to be looking at it again, and you just keep asking. Okay, man? So, why? Why do you keep doing that? Like, you know I was going to look at it next, right? So, maybe I shouldn't even look at it now, right? Maybe I should just, like, not look at Tron Connect and look at the spider. Ripple's about to hit my alert. Holy crap. Is vet on the list? No, but we can put it on there. That's fine. Go to Tron. Oh wow, another extremely bearish trend. Go figure. I'm so surprised. Wow. Topped out in early May, lower highs, lower lows ever since. Rising wedge pattern broke out bearishly. Measure move of this pattern was at 248 sats, not quite there yet, all right? And so, you know, oh wow, bullish divergence, and we broke to the upside. You got to be kidding me. I can't believe it. I mean, just, all right, you're going to get these rallies. You're making lower highs than your previous highs. Yeah, it could be a sleeper. Yeah, remember all the stupid clickbait? Tron Connect's on the move. Tron Connect's going to be the coin of 2018. When it was at like 20 cents, 30 cents, 29 cents, whatever it topped out at. Stupid. So I don't know, man. You broke out of the channel, but not really, right? You're just outside floating. You could have a bull pull, bull flag or something going on, and you could run to the upside again. But as long as you're still within the parameters of this huge trend, you're very bearish, all right? I don't know. I just feel like I'm going to be a little surprised if we don't eventually hit that measured move of Tron on the rising wedge. It's just a well-established pattern. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect wedge. After such a nice breakdown, bearish consolidation, ran up. Yeah, 50% of the way. 50% retrace and then broke down. Go figure it. That's a common retrace. Like your most common retrace according to Charles Dow. All right. Yeah, it just looks like a flag, right? Like a bull flag. Currently, anyway. Oh, there you go, man. So, bull pole, bull flag, possibly. If you break out and measure move to the upside. What is it? 39 sats. So we broke out right here. $39 sats puts you at the 382, right? Pretty much like on, yeah, it's like literally identical to the 382. There you go. So measure move. Bull pull, bull flag, boom. See it, 348 sats if it breaks out on volume. You gotta have volume, and good luck on. Oh, good luck in a bear trend like this, because you don't have. It's not as reliable at all. Okay. Getting through some chat, alright. Hold on a sec. Well, I'm not even gonna bring up. I don't want to scare people, okay? On you know, the first stuff you said, okay? Crazy. Okay, Tron, there you go, man. Let's go to S&P 500. Alright, so the spider, get a bull trend that extended back. Let me go to the daily. Have to. A lot of data. Bull trend is good. You know, global financial crisis touch point like 1 in December 2009, 2 April 2010, 3 December of 2014, and then 4 really in February 2016. You had to make an adjustment. Clear, respect, all over the place, all over this place, man. And you've actually like technically broken out of it, but that's why we have another trend. Our ascent has gotten steeper, and we just broke out, and we're making all-time highs right now, and the target we had on the spider was 295.75, the 1272, and if we hit 295.75, I have indication to believe that we're probably going to go up and try to at least test 300, because that's just a psychological resistance. 300 is going to be tough to break. We've never been there before. Very, very crazy. Very, very crazy. We're above the heart line of this trend we've been in since January 2016, man. Pretty nuts. Stock market has gone completely insane. Rising wedge, I don't really see a rising wedge. I see a channel within a channel. Okay, I see a rally that is being quite well respected, and we technically have, you know, maybe just a. Yeah, that's not good, man. When you make a high and then you double top and you're showing negative momentum, that's not really good on a daily time scale. So, okay, see you 295.75 at some point. All right, we have broken all resistance. We're in outer space. Yes, outer freaking space. And no, I don't see how you could draw a wedge. It'd be erroneous, right? But what is your touch point here? That too much white space. White space kills it, man. It kills it. Just think about it. We had a correction. It was a downsloping channel. I mean, I used to have it drawn. It's not there anymore. You can have it there. We had a correction, large spike of volatility in the history of the stock market in late January. VIX got liquidated. Excuse me, the XIV, which is the inverse of volatility, got destroyed. And that's it, man. Ever since April, early April, the rally has started, and now it succeeded to break its all-time highs. Wonderful. And, you know, showing some weakness on the daily. I think when you double top on price and you're showing lower levels of relative strength, that's not really a good sign. But again, if we just start pumping tomorrow, then you might completely invalidate it at some point. So, or throughout the week. All right. Hope that helps with the spider. See you at 295 for the 1272, and see the 1414 for $300.52. If you rate that, 307.37 is the 1618 way up here in outer space. Okay, Andromeda Galaxy. Hope it helps. All right. Get into some chat. The big one looks like it's the no, it's in their fib, not updated on other chart. Guess we can issue good. Well, we're gonna look at vet real quick, but I guess we can do this in the meantime. The big one at the top right of your screen, 6360 right now. A lot of good conversation, guys and gals. All right, awesome. Okay, let's go to bed. Alright, huge downtrend. You're within the parameters of it. Touch point 1, back from July 26. Touch point 2 is when we topped out at that rising wedge. Touch point 3 is at the bottom from August 13th. All right, and so rising wedge broke out. When we broke out, the measured move of this pattern touched it like the Jesus man, 1.162 cents. Formed a little channel. Then we broke to the upside, and an upsloping consolidation. Wrong. That's not what you want. You want to see what Tron Connect had. Tron Connect had, you ran up and you had downsloping consolidation. So Tron's kind of inversing what VET did, and as you can see, we broke out of the downside. So now what we're going to do, make adjustments. Since we found a swing low, pivot point, pivoted off of the 75% trend line perfectly. Okay, and now what do you see? Oh, it's all making more sense now. Time's going by on a significant time scale, getting more data, seeing quite possibly bear pull, bear flag combination. So that's not good, man. Not good. All right, it's not really the stuff you want to see, but it's reality. And we will take heed of it and look at it, you know, just...
Oh, would you look at this?
So, man, measure move of this pattern would be devastating. It would devastate this coin. We would almost certainly be at our lowest prices we've ever seen. Okay, probably near half a cent. Better pray that didn't happen, right? That's a huge loss. I guess we could just measure it if we want to. God, I just don't want to make people sad, right? All right. Just using the candle body closes 772. Say we broke out hypothetically right here. 772. Yep, half a cent. If we completely respected the TA. Okay. We didn't get stopped along the way. Yeah, it'd be the lowest low we've ever seen too. Lowest low of all time for VET on US dollar valuation. Okay. Crazy, dude. Oh my god, dude. I can't believe this. Well, thank god at least VET's on the screen. I don't know, man. I just haven't acquired a muscle memory yet for changing this. The quad screen is so new to me. I've messed up like 5 times now doing that. So, whatever. So, anyway. What am I going to do, ladies and gentlemen? Covered a lot today. Like, a lot of stuff in a, hour and a half period. So, I'll be back tonight at 11 Eastern. So, just keep your eye on the charts. And thanks to everyone, all the new subs and people that, contributed in chat and hit the like button and the sub. Please do that on your way out if you want to see this channel grow. And feel free to check out our Patreon if you want trade setups, education, private Patreon chats, and all that. So check it out. A lot of value. But if you want me to keep coming back and streaming twice a day, that's a wonderful way to support the entire team that makes this happen, okay? Not just me, right? So, again, I'll be back tonight, 11 Eastern, for episode 113. So until next time, until then, respect the TA.